Hi everybody, Rick Gilmore here, the good company to be in if you want to lead naturally and be who you are. Now I'm really thrilled today. I'm in Wollongong and I'm coming to you live from Mindshift, which is one of the flagship events at the inaugural Blender Festival. So it's a really good place to be, and not yet, but in a moment I'm going to be appearing on a panel with some technological experts, and we're going to be all talking about the rise of the human machine and all the pros and cons and the benefits and risks that go with that. But before I do that, with me here today, I've got great pleasure in introducing you to Ben Perry. And Ben, you may not know, has been the curator of the entire Blender Festival. And also something you may not know about Ben, he's also the founding director of Tom Thumb, and Ben's the guy that many business leaders turn to as their secret weapon when it comes to around brand strategy and building their brands. So Ben, just, I guess in the time we've got now, just tell us a bit, tell us all about Blender. What's it all about?
I think, Rick, it's very much like a business or a community. It's the same thing. It's a cultural component. So Wollongong is going through this change where it was regarded as a steel town, very blue-collar worker, and is now trying to move to the innovation side of things. Wollongong's going through a real change. It's going from a blue-collar steel town to an innovation town. But it's still trying to work out what its culture is. So one of the ways to change a culture is to inspire people about what change and how change is good. So Blender was brought about with the idea of showcasing the technology, music and arts component of the area, but not as silos, but as blending between all the three of them. And by creating cultural change, you then can influence other people. So if we can inspire the community to get behind this concept, they all talk to other people, and with that you get greater reach and tell the rest of the nation that Wollongong is different. It can stand on a number of grounds and own those grounds rather than just being a town that it once was.
Wow. Yeah. And what was the turning point that really made you want to get involved with it, man?
I think the turning point for me was when the council came and asked me, how do we create a festival that we can change the culture and the perception of our city? Very rarely does that come along, especially with the council. Usually councils are very constricted and old school and tight about what they do. This council actually said, we need help in doing this, and can you help us deliver that? We have funding and we're prepared to spend to do that. We don't need to build more park benches, we actually want to build culture. And having that type of attitude within a council it was great. It's like being within a business. If your top wants to change, everything else will change below it. So when we got involved with that, they said to us, don't make us the same, make us something that we can own.
Yeah, well, good. Yeah. And I know you've been really hands-on involved with the curation where we are here today at Mindshift. Just tell us maybe a little bit more around why Mindshift is such a critical element of the whole Blender festival and concept.
We have 4 words for Blender: explore, immerse, engage and express. Every event has to have at least 3 of those involved. So whether you're going to the music festival or whether opening street party or you're going to do a workshop, you're being hands-on. But it's not at a level where ideas are generating and cross-pollinating. So Mindshift is really the link between that, where we take people from different camps and we put them together to open their ideas and express themselves in different ways. And with that blending of knowledge, hopefully we're inspiring people in the audience and inspiring people that will watch this later through social media that it's okay to change. Change is good.
Yeah, wow, sounds fantastic. Well, folks, I think that's probably about it just for now. So Ben, just wish you really well with the rest of the festival, and hope you have many more wonderful Blender festivals to come. I'm sure you will. And we'll see you again soon.
Thanks, Rick.
Yeah.
Looking forward to seeing you on in a minute.
Yeah, actually, so I'll be on in a minute, guys. So who knows what's going to happen. Certainly if this morning's sessions have been anything to go by, Mindshift's living up to its reputation as being all about challenging perceptions and the obvious, and especially the experts. So who knows what words will come out of my mouth or where we'll get to. But anyway, enjoy the highlights, and I'll see you on the other side.